Here, welcome to Viral Shenanigans with Pick and Nick. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment if you feel like you want to be heard. I do often do comments, read-offs, and if it's funny, it will make the comment read-off, obviously. But with that being said, we are about to dive into this video with Jim Jones and Cameron basically showing their dislikes for each other. I'm here for it. It actually leaked out couple years ago, probably like 7 years ago. They had a little spat. They separated a little bit, but now they're getting down and dirty. Pause. No freaky, but let's get straight into it.
Give me the cam right now. He just did the interview with 50.
For the younger audience, we had like a rap battle thing at one time. And 50, what you did, so we was having interior problems at Dipset. Nobody knew about this. Nobody knew that we was like not on the same page.
Right.
So when me and you were battling during our music thing, you got members of Dipset to come to your show.
Them niggas be on my dick, right? Them niggas ain't got nothing else to think about but Capo. I did a lot for them niggas in their life, you heard? Both of them. Pause though, get off of my dick. It's only space on here for baby girl, man. Come on, man. Tugging on my shit like that.
Yeah, you never clear
He said there's only space for baby girl. If he talking about Chrissy, you better make room for her big ass mole. That shit is circular and it's big. It's like like when she cries, her tears has a roller coaster ride when it gets right there at that mole type shit. No disrespect, respectfully. And I'm in the New York area, so please, no one hurt me. Come on, it's jokes. The mole, it's big. Laughter, get it? Let's go.
we never hear your side of the story. Kim's like, I thought we could pull it together. Next thing I know, I see Jim performing with
That nigga ain't think nothing. He could pull nothing together. He couldn't do nothing with me. He couldn't tell me nothing, nigga. Like, let's not get this shit twisted. Like, nigga, nobody could tell me nothing, nigga. I was my own boss. I did what I did as a fucking soldier, because I was a soldier, nigga. You heard? I had the soldiers, nigga. Nigga didn't tell me nothing. You heard? I did what I wanted to do. I seen the shit wasn't going right, so I started doing what Jim Jones needed to do for Jim Jones. Because the nigga that was supposed to be the Don wasn't taking care of the capo. Started feeling like the Gotti.
You seen this shit before it happens, what you tell, like everything.
Mm-hmm.
It started with Mace. He didn't do the right thing.
That's the one question I wanted to ask you. I'm a little bit too young to understand. Like, I just was able to be like a teen. Like,
I watched Mace shit on Cam and everybody around him.
Wow.
A bitch like all the time. You heard? Like I was there the whole time, but I was Cam's man. You heard? Cam and Mace were so-called best friends, grew up together, and R.I.P. Huddy. Like I was there for everything. That's one thing that people can't never say, is that I wasn't there for every single thing.
What was your problem with Mace? Like, how did that all happen? Because that was Cam, man, like you said.
Cam enemies were my enemies. Okay. Anybody Cam didn't like, I didn't like. And I already see how he was handling Cam, so I definitely didn't like him. You dig? And then I seen how much love Cam had for him and how Cam was jumping out the window for him, which a friend should and shit like that. Like, being overprotective, making sure nothing happened. Like, he was trying his best to make sure that Mace stayed as safe as possible, but Mace had got that money and lost his motherfucking mind, as he's supposed to, man.
What does that mean? He was trying his best to make Mace as safe as possible. Could it have been wolves that was in their clique that wanted to actually get at Mace, do bodily harm to Mace, rob Mace? Because that's what he's saying without saying. If you a hood dude, you know to read between the lines, and that's what it's seeming like to me. Mace probably wasn't all good in the hood after he blew up. You know, Diddy had him turning around on his own people, charging them instead of helping them glow up. You know what I mean? So, yes, they did split up. They ran Mace out of New York, and he went to church. So, Yeah, these are facts. But I want to know if people was in the crew that was willing or wanting to get at Mace, because that could have been a big thing too. And and Cam probably did save his life without Mace even knowing. You know what I mean? Type shit. Without that, he probably could have been dead, y'all. Dead.
He grew up in a kid that doesn't have what most of us had. He was probably more or less fortunate than most of us. Didn't have the sneakers, didn't have all that shit coming up. So him having the first bit of success out of all of us and really getting to a bag, he just went crazy like most people do and shit like that. Shit, I had my times where I went crazy with that bag. It just be too much. Yeah. You dig? But the people I loved, I still love them today. You know what I mean? The people that I consider to be the ones that's gonna help me in this journey, I still love them today, and we still have great relationships and shit like that. It ain't got nothing to do with Cam and them and shit like that. We all have our own group of people that help us along with this journey and shit like that.
So now that you see Cam and Mace together having their own show, how did that shit make you feel when you seen them come together after everything that you did?
I seen crazier shit happen. I know brothers that shot brothers and shit like that. So for friends to get back after a world of whatever they went through, it's not surprising to me and shit like that. But I see they don't talk about the days of being shit on, you heard? They don't talk about the things that separated them and shit like that. So, you know, it's funny. But kudos to them.
Why would they talk about those days? I'm pretty sure I could bet my life on it. They talked about that behind closed doors. That's a for sure thing. These are two childhood friends that grew apart and now back together. You don't think that they talked about it behind closed doors? They definitely talked about it. And obviously, whatever Mace said to Cameron, he felt like it was strong enough or good enough to put differences behind them. So they're in a better place and they get into the breach. They get into the money, people. And I'm pretty sure those things might come up in the later year. You know what I mean? They don't have to share it with us. We know it was turmoil. They had the restoration people come clean it up, and now it's a livable habitat again. And it's a livable habitat again with breach involved. So nothing's better than that, going through something so devastating and coming back on top with a childhood friend. Let's go.
And they got a dope show. Who am I to hate on what they got going on? I hope they make $1 trillion.
What's the craziest shit you seen Mace do to Cam that was just like, yo, I can't believe these niggas could even get back cool after some shit like that?
I won't say nothing crazy, but I say some funny shit that I seen happen. I seen Mace fire his brother, kick him out the limo in the middle of the highway and shit like that. You heard? His old brother. That nigga's vicious. But he coming back off the road for, I think, a bunch of tours and shit like that. Get off the plane. And Mace got the brand new Mercedes drop burgundy, pull up to the airport. Skirt, the car dealer bringing that shit outside the airport. 2-door drink, brand new stickers on that bitch. That nigga's going crazy, right? Joking and shit like that with Cam and shit. That nigga jumped in the shit by himself with skirt off. I said, yeah, this nigga is a different type of animal. This nigga don't care about nothing. Word up.
Listen, I'm gonna address a couple things because we've been on vacation, and a lot of niggas been talking since I was off vacation.
First flex. I couldn't hear you niggas with small money because I was on vacation spending your yearly income on just one vacation. That's the first flex. Cameron is that nigga, bro. Come on.
We're gonna start with Jomo. We'll start with Jomo. And you're a guardian angel and designer, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about, man? Nigga, you are from the Bronx, bro. You are not from Harlem. Why do you keep thinking that you are from Harlem, bro? You are not from Harlem. I did not grow up with you, my nigga. I did not grow up with you. Contrary to what you believe, I did not grow up with you. You are from the Bronx. Did your grandmother live? Did your grandmother live in Harlem? Yes. Did you come see her? Yes. Did I see you time to time? Yes. I did not grow up with you. You talk about dick ride down. That's where this old shit. I would have left it alone. I would have left the old shit alone. But listen, dick ride. Do you remember how we met, nigga? Pause. Not met. How you got cool with us? This is how this started. I want y'all to go Google Cameron 1995 freestyle. Yeah, go Google Mace, Cameron, Cardan, DJ Clue. You want to come through? Come through. Why? Why are we going to Jomo's house? Cool. One day, I'm leaving Mace's house on the west side, going back to the east side. I stop at Jomo's house. His grandmother died, God bless her dad. And he had a free crib. So yeah, I would bring some bitches over there to fuck sometime. A little crack maybe. I'd be at everybody's house though. I love my grandparents. My grandparents were strict. I stayed at Duke the God house. I stayed at Mace with Cuda. I stayed at her. I stayed a bunch of. I never needed nowhere to stay. You act like niggas on your couch. You was a fan, nigga. You begged us. You are a fan, nigga. A fan. We didn't grow up with you. I am from 140th and Lenox. I am from NFL. Up the block was 40 Wolves. Lou Simpson's on 142nd Cross Square. D. Ferg on number 8th Avenue. I don't see you around none of this. Shout out to my nigga, what's the nigga Final Four Billy and them used to. You not from none of that. So you can sit around and act like you been around all this Harlem shit and everything. You ever see somebody from Harlem try to act like they from Harlem so bad that you got to keep saying, I'm from Harlem? Niggas from Harlem know who's from Harlem. You don't have to keep saying you from Harlem. So that's first and foremost. All this, yo, niggas was on your account. You were fanned out and you begged niggas to come to your house after you heard all these mixtapes. That's how you got in, nigga. You was so cool. And we was like, yo, Jomo's a nice guy. Mace like, yo, I think I'll teach him how to rap. Mace actually taught you how to rap. Literally. Literally.
You got the pop.
He taught you how to rap. You say it. Matter of fact, bring up the clip.
Mace helped me learn how to rap. Mace taught me how to rap. Mace actually showed me, he was the first person to show me how to rap. Mace actually sat me down and showed me the magic to rap.
We taught you how to rap, nigga. How you ran the whole organization. How you made Diplomat. Nigga, you ain't make none of this stuff. You was a fan. I put you down because you had a free crib and you was a nice guy.
Crazy. Well, that was that. He was a nice guy. He had a free crib. This is what Cam is saying. Pretty sure we have further information and verbiage when Jim Jones respond back. Jim Jones said he was the idea of the pink. Remember when Cameron had that whole pink season type shit? Laffy Taffy, Range Rover and all that. He said he was the idea of it. In a different post, he said he came through with a couple pink things and a white Range Rover was supposed to get brung to the block, and it wound up didn't happen. Cameron said, you made this a hot line, I'll make this a hot song. He took the idea, went pinked out, and went crazy with it. Because everybody knows him as the Pink God.
That's what we wearing. Was
I created the aesthetic
okay
for the Diplomats. You heard? Dan and Cam's pink. You heard? He'll tell you.
Nah.
All right. Sooner or later, he gonna have to tell it. Where he got the pink from.
That shit just fucked up my childhood. Somebody bring me a shot.
If I'm lying, I'm flying.
Bring me a shot, please.
You can ask Damon, you can ask Cam, because those were the two people that were snapping on me when I came in and didn't get my truck.
Wow. That's some shit. Down to the pink.
Mm-hmm. I was supposed to get the caddy truck when we first got the Diplomat deal. I came to the office, I had on the pink Diodoras with the pink stripe, the pink polo shirt on.
Diodoras shit was,
you heard?
That shit was a
and
different
came in
type
and
of
the pink was just lighting up the room, but the truck didn't get delivered, so they just kept snapping on me like, oh, this thing got all this fly shit, no motherfucker. Cam was like, I'm taking that pink, I'm running with this shit.